Welcome back for my wolves and my ninjas. Nice little shadow room session.
To be quite honest with you, I don't care why you're masculine.
I
don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man.
You got a daughter?
Why are men struggling so much these days? Well, it's because men need two things, something to work for and something to fight for.
To be quite honest with you, I don't care why you're masculine. I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man.
You got a daughter?
Why are men struggling so much these days? Well, it's because men need two things, something to work for and something to fight for, and modern society gives them neither of those things. First of all, the school system is basically rigged against boys because it discourages boys from being boys. From a young age, boys are taught to sit on their butts for 8 hours a day, and if they don't like that, they're diagnosed with ADHD. Guys...
I wonder if you get stuck sitting down all day, would that develop into a habit? And since you're not allowed to be masculine, you're not allowed to, be a boy. So you get used to sitting down for 8 hours a day. Then you get up and you leave there. You go to work and you get trained to sit down again all day. And then when you come home, you're tired from working because sometimes you sit down, sometimes you don't. But do you get the drift? What's the one complaint all women say? Get the fuck off the game and get up. Not realizing we've been trained like monkeys. We haven't been allowed to use our excess spiritual energy and grow that shit since we were a kid. This is why a lot of boys be fucked. Why? Because they don't have someone to push them into the gym. They don't know that you've been robbed.
They're discouraged from being creative, adventurous, or funny, so normal male behavior gets branded as bad, and boys end up being seen as second-rate girls, because schools tend to promote more feminine traits like being organized and following directions. That's why all those 20 highlighter girls, whose notes look like you could publish them in an art gallery.
So, since women kind of say it all the time, oh my god, men are so messy, and you should always, why do you think that? Could it be that the Lord designed us to want to create and hunt and do things that's going to get real messy? And then because of this mess, sets up a perfect situation for you to be feminine and, help out. And then it's like a perfect fucking match, But you don't like that anymore.
End up doing so much better in school, not because they're necessarily smarter than the guys, but because they're a lot better at doing the mindless, busy work that teachers hand out, which is honestly, why are men struggling so much these days? Well,
to be quite honest with you, I don't care why you're masculine. I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man.
You got a daughter?
No, I don't. But that's not fair. But my point is this.
Right.
You all wouldn't care if a man came to you feminine and said, my dad wasn't in my life. My mom didn't teach me this. You say, bro, you're 38 years old. I don't want to deal with a feminine man that hasn't addressed his issues. So for me, dealing with a woman that way, I'm going to tell you the same thing.
Isn't it funny how life literally turns around like that? When you're a young man, women dish you because you're not mature enough. You don't have enough money. You're too feminine. He loved me too much. You ever hear those stupid ass things, right? And then the man gets his heart broken. He starts realizing the game and says, all right, I gotta love, but I gotta love the right woman. I gotta be hard, but I also gotta be soft. You get it? So as we're learning to balance these things and we become the thing you wanted, yous forget to become the thing we wanted. And not a lot of men get up there and get money. So if you only want a mature man that has money, that only limits your options. And then the reality of the fact, that's why Kev kept saying that shit to women. Are you even ready to be a wife? Are you ready to even be someone's girlfriend? Because you have to train for that, like the men do. It's not given to you.
I understand you had issues or whatever growing up and you had to be a certain way, but I'm not going to put up with it as far as trying to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to be a feminine woman.
So what's a feminine woman? What's your definition?
A woman that basks in her femininity. She knows.
As a woman, you should never ask a man that question. It makes you look stupid. Like, seriously. What's a woman? A woman is a lot of things. But the woman that the men that reach this level that you want, they want a certain type of woman. Why? Because that's going to help them in life. That's going to make things easier. They can get along with you. They don't have to waste their time. Like, you don't have to waste your time. With the bozos, you know how you dismiss them so easily? Well, that's what, we all want something, but does that thing want us, and are we qualified for it?
She knows how to be submissive to a man. She knows how to speak life into a man. She knows how to nurture. She knows how to take care of a home and take care of kids. She knows how to be accountable. She knows how to be reasonable. She knows how to be understanding when she's dealing with a man. To be quite honest with you,
And there's a lot more that goes on to that list. But when you name a certain amount of things, those things go into the other things. Men are very simple. Now, I'm not speaking from a man's point of view that is on a high caliber or anything like that. I'm broke. I'm regular. I'm on board. It's good enough for me. But these men that are up there are going to choose, and they have all the time in the world. Then you guys still don't want to be alone, just like the men you swear aren't good enough for you, and then you waste a lot of years, and then you wake up and go, all right, let me be one of those average guys, and da-da-da-da, and then you really overlook double of what we want and what we need. You're like, who cares if you want to have a kid? Who cares if you want to do things now? Because, you may be older, but, you kind of like, you work out on your body, you're eating better now, so you have a little bit of, you still got energy left, you got life, and you still want to do things. You've been broke most of your life, so you ain't been out everywhere. So when you want to go out, your girl already been everywhere. Ain't nothing special no more.
Blame it on my mama, I'm a thug nigga up before the sun rise. Quicker than the drug dealers tell me it's a song. Nigga, then we first of all bust on these bitch made niggas, sit 'em up. West side, ain't nobody love me as a broke nigga. Finger on the trigger, Lord forgive me if I smoke niggas. I let my female strap, the fucker from the back, I get my currency stack. California's where I'm at. Blame it on my mama, I'm a thug nigga up before the sun rise. Quicker than the drug.
Well,
blame it on my mama. Blame it on my mama. Blame it on my mama.
well, okay, let's unpack this. If we are 98.7% identical to simians, right?
Right.
And there's only 1.3% differentiation, who's more evolved? We're considering ourselves to be more evolved. But you look at the simians, they have 48 chromosomes. We only have 46. Where did that change occur? Where did we get this new understanding? And how did we lose two chromosomes? Even though we're 98.7% identical and behave just like them.
What type of shit is that?
There's that 1.3% differentiation, whether you want to call it the Anunnaki or some other influence that acted upon us. But there's been a change within our DNA and our structure.
Oh, really?
This woman has a pet snake. She's had this snake since it was very, very small, and it's now grown into a 7.5, 8-foot massive snake. She loves this thing as much as some people love their own cat or dog. So when the snake all of a sudden stopped eating, the woman got very, very concerned. No matter what she could do, she could not get the snake to eat. So she took the snake to the vet, and the vet asked a couple of very important questions. Does your snake happen to be all of a sudden sleeping with you and stretching out at night? And she said, yes, as a matter of fact, it is. Was he doing that every night? And she said, yes. She thought there was going to be an answer to help her beloved snake. The vet looked her in the eyes and said, your snake isn't sick. Your snake is laying next to you at night and stretching out to see how long he has to be. And the reason he's not eating is so that he can digest what he's preparing to eat. I'm sorry to tell you this, but your snake is preparing to devour you. In life, all the people around us give us all the information we need to be aware, but it's the love that we have for them that blinds us too often.
You ever pondered what ancient philosophers thought about solitude? Stoics, particularly, held it in high regard. They believed solitude was a golden chance for self-reflection, a moment to analyze life without distractions. They urged us to step away from the crowd, to listen to our own thoughts, to understand our emotions. Stoics saw solitude not as loneliness, but as an empowering state of self-awareness. In their eyes, solitude was a path to wisdom. With that said, I appreciate you watching. Until the next time. You ever pondered what ancient...
Poppy ain't no snitch.
I don't know who Drake even hangs with after this. The guys who line, Metro, Weeknd, Future, they're basically almost showing the internet we're kicking him out the cool tape. Let's see if he could solo fly and be number one. Because we've argued that you use collectively the culture and each of us to help keep you afloat. You do it by yourself. And I'm going to be honest with that, I think that's tough. Because the favor of the audience, they want to see not only Drake get humble, but they want to see Drake lose.
As a broke millennial,
if I drop... So I've been sent this video a lot over the last few days.
This is the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard. Like, women, for real. If you're gonna, oh yeah, I forgot, it's too late. A lot of you just already used to going online and thinking you can do whatever, but, you know, please stop using children to steal money from people. Stop using your bad relationship decisions to throw men under the bus because you think they're super nice. And he'll never get on. He'll never get on fucking internet and say anything. He'll never, cause he's never gonna see it. I don't talk to him. The thing is, it's the internet, and when your thing actually blows up, you get exposed. So, you know, the year of the truth is here. Save yourself while you can.
People asking my thoughts and my comments on it, and before anyone says, oh, you don't know her situation, or, you don't know what she's going through, well, I do, because I lived it. I'm her ex-husband, and right now I have full custody of our kids. This is our parent agreement. As you can see, I have all weekdays and weekends, holiday academic breaks. And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do.
See, I kind of predicted this was coming, but it's not like a supernatural prediction. It's just if you've seen the movement of the men catching on to everything, spreading the messages of how you lie and all this, well, we're all teaching each other to be Batman and put you on the fucking Summer Jam screen and destroy you. Why? Because we know what you're doing. You're lying. You're using the fucking fake story to literally get money. And it's disgusting. It's like some men, you women have those bad lives. You chose those bad men. And you need the help or something. But some women out here don't even have the children. Will literally put on a fucking show. And they'll steal your money.
And yes, child support, she owes that. It's up to over $21,000.
God damn!
So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support. She was done arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing...
Also, I kind of said the laws are changing, and, a lot of dudes are starting to win that I get the kids thing. And when the guys get the kids, you know you still gotta pay child support, right? So the use a man to get a baby thing's about to stop. You're gonna get pregnant, you're gonna have the kid, and what was always written in the Bible is gonna start happening again. They're gonna give the kids to the man. Why? Because the man's a provider. Obviously, that's why you chose him. So why wouldn't the Lord say, put him with the one that can protect them from fucking wild beast men and other things? Swindlers and child RDRers. You get it? The man's going to be more protective over the kid because he physically can, and, you know, we kind of like watch out for deceivers and stuff because we grow up with those guys. They used to be our best friends and shit. So, you get it? You kind of get it?
It turned out that it was found that she stole almost $1 million from another guy. And also she faked cancer in the past. These are scams that she would send and post on her page. So, you know, to sum it up, you know, this person, for people that follow her or giving her praise and telling her how strong and how, you know, me. So
Scam $1 million out of people, fake having cancer, fake that you're a single mom, and all these things getting money, and she's not in jail. Yet that boy I watched that stole a bag of chips went to jail for fucking 10 years straight. Yeah, that's fair.
That's why Tupac used to be so mad. When the engineer and then
You moving off of experience, and then you moving off
No,
of very
no,
feminine based mind. Like,
No, this isn't feminine. This is extremely masculine. What part do you think of my mindset is feminine?
All of it.
What part? You got to name one.
You're moving as if we're just sexual beings.
No one said that a woman is just
You don't have
sexual
to.
beings. I've said it on a podcast.
There's no, and I'm not going to use the word real man, but you know, that's what describes it. But there's no man that actually values a woman that he's going to be with. And all you are to him is sex. Because that's what we have sexual whores for. What the fuck are you talking about? There's plenty of whores to just look at like that. You get it? So when a man actually wants you to be with him, that's because he talked to you, and there's things in your mind that he's like, alright, I might be able to sit down and talk to her. We watch movies. We have a similar mind state. We're gonna have fun. You know, not watch a movie and argue about it. Get it? Shit like that. So please stop with the you sexualize us when that's all you do. No one tells you to dress like that. No one tells you to talk like that. And quite frankly, most men are telling you to stop.
I think 3 times. When a woman meets a man, she has to add value to the man outside of sex in order to retain that man.
So does a man.
Well, the man was already adding value outside the sex because that's how he got the sex.
Right.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Right. That makes sense.
You might need to be a bit smarter than that.
See, like back in the day, like the 90s and stuff, see, women gotta understand this. Like, things do change and evolve. And if yous really believe that, then yous have to really believe that yous can't keep doing and saying the same things and it actually work. You get it? You won that argument in high school. You won that argument when you were 22. Never realizing all those men knew the answers and could have put you in your place. But if they said that and made sense to you, you wouldn't have wanted to sleep with them. That's why they pretended, nah, I want a hard-working woman that's, you know what I mean, and all this other dumb shit. I love bad bitches. I love when you act like that. They say those things because they're not planning on staying with you. They'll fucking agree with anything and everything you say.
Drake! He's just killing Metro Boomin right now. He posted a video of a scene from Drumline, the movie.
Yeah.
Then that dude that...
How was he out?
It's guys that pay for like he got it to spending it. It's just like kids.
Then that dude that's just giving his money away like that, he's a simp. He's a broken individual mentally. No one respects that guy. Men don't respect him, and other women don't respect him. God don't respect him. Nobody respects that guy. that's just giving up his main agency frivolously to women. Just like no one respects a whore that's just giving up her main agency, her sexuality, to a lot of men. Hoes don't get respect, and simps don't get respect. That's the facts.
I mean, are they lying? Is he lying? But you know what they do get? What they want. Then the guy with money that realizes women will give sex for it, he's not worrying about being a real man. Why? What's the point? He can just pay women to get the sex. He doesn't want a wife. He doesn't want to do all the extra hard work and all that. He's not trying to do all that. He got shit on or whatever makes him choose that. Just like the whore. She's doing what she knows. And she's going to get what she wants. Get it? The thing is, ultimately, in the end, none of them win. Because you don't get respecting. Like, as the woman gets older, that respecting starts really being important. As the man gets older, that respecting starts getting real important in how people look at you. Because then they don't want to be around you. You get it? Once everybody starts getting wives and stuff, well, you know, you're the guy with the most money, but all you do is pay for women. Nobody wants you around them. Are you gonna try to fucking sleep with my wife or my wife's sister or my wife's whatever? Like, nah, we don't want you around, dog. You're a little too loose. Get it? Same thing with being not even a super whore or, you know, I don't want to throw all women under the bus. Like, every activity automatically makes you just you know? But if you're a promiscuous woman and you start getting older, as your friends get married or whatever, well, they're not going to want you around. Oh, it's common sense.
I don't have to jump at every pussy that jumps in my face. I don't have to dick them down. I don't have to give every woman my energy. You think that just because you fine, just because you look good. I don't have to jump at every pussy that jumps in my face. I don't have to dick them down. I don't have to give every woman my energy. You think that just because you fine, just because you look good, that you stand a chance with me. Just because you look good don't mean shit. No, I got standards. And it go beyond looks. And what do you have to offer? You coming in my life, me dick you down, now you think you're going to stay in my life. Now you think we supposed to goddamn keep this shit flowing. No. Hell no. I don't even want to give you the opportunity to think that's going to happen. I'm going to have stingy dick. Everybody's not supposed to have or experience your...
You understand that, man? Nah, you don't get that.
Dick, sex, dates. People don't deserve that. You gotta make people prove themselves, man. People need to deserve that. We need to be constant.
Let me run that back for the young niggas that may not understand.
That in my face. I don't have to dick
Sound
down.
the horns.
I don't have to give every woman my energy.
Sound the horns. Sound the horns. Sound the horns. Sound the horns. Pay attention.
How is he out here popping? I don't have to jump at every pussy that jumps in my face. I don't have to dick them down. I don't have to give every woman my energy. You think that just because you fine, just because you look good, that you stand a chance with me. Just because you look good don't mean shit. No, I got standards. And it go beyond looks. And what do you have to offer? You coming in my life, me dick you down, now you think you're going to stay in my life.
That's why a lot of women end up, you know, not in a relationship. Because just because you give sex, that's not all men want. That's why multiple men leave. I don't care if you're Captain Thuggo to the rich guy. If you're an amazing woman in some way, besides just sex and sex, he's keeping you around. If you make his life easier, you're never leaving.
Now you think we supposed to goddamn keep this shit flowing? No. Hell no. I don't even want to give you the opportunity to think that's going to happen. I'm going to have stingy dick. Everybody's not supposed to have or experience your dick.
You understand that, gentlemen? I understand as men, it's looked as, you know, we do our thing more and whatever. I get that. But sound the horns. You're not supposed, the same way they describe women. You're born with all your glory. So are you. You're not supposed to give that all away. You'll understand it when you start understanding your energy. When you start understanding all that time you waste doing that, thinking about it, chasing it, whatever, you could have been doing other things that would have made your life better, and they would have just gave it to you. You get it? That's the point of not just giving yourself away. You're trying to chase and you're doing all that. You could be building yourself up and get a better life and not have to be struggling out here like millions and millions and millions of other men, because no one told them it's not fair and no one gives a shit, and knowledge is power and self-control is true strength.
Sex, dates, people don't deserve that. You gotta make people prove themselves, man. People need to deserve that. We need to be.
That's exactly why there are so many women that are doing what they're doing. Because men are ultimately the head, and because so many men got swindled into the hip-hop, bippity-bop, and the lie of just treat women like this, act like this, and then women fell for it, then that's what it became. Now men are growing away from that. Why? Because we're older men now. We were there when hip-hop fucking either started or when it exploded. Now all that shit is phasing out. We're grown now. We see through the whole bullshit. So we may still resemble these things, but our minds are so far past that. And the ones that came before us, they were doing the same thing, so we don't want to hear that shit from the older generation. We don't want to hear that shit, Sharif. We know what y'all was really doing. We respect y'all for holding it down for so long. But we know what y'all was doing.
Conscious of that. We need to have dick discipline. We need to keep our dick in our pants. We need to keep our energy sacred. They don't deserve you. I'm giving my life force away for what? I get nothing in return but a nut. A nut that just drained me of my energy, drained me of my life force. When you get that life force out, that person that you gave that life force out is supposed to give you something in return. Not pussy. Cook for me. Love me. Show me affection. I don't have to jump at it.
The number one mistake that older men typically make in their dating lives when they're attempting to attract women is going into the relationship or going into the dating interaction, telling her that you're looking for a life partner or telling her that you're trying to build something with a woman for your guys' future. Now, the reason why this is terrible is because the second that you do that, you're signaling attachment, and the fastest way to turn a woman off is to see a man who is emotionally weak or a man who needs some sort of partner to feel secure. As soon as you do that, what you signal to...
Now, if we don't think there's something wrong with that, I don't know. A man can't honestly want to go up to a woman and say, I'm looking for this. You're a weirdo for that, or you're weak, or her spider senses go. Now, I think women are, something's been put upstairs where that triggers that, because that's the thing yous all fucking swear to God you want a man. Be honest. Be honest. So Captain Thuggo and Ray Ray can get you drunk and say, I wanna do things. Be honest. And he gets it. The man that wants to be with you, he's honest with you, and then, oh, he must be a weirdo. He must be in love with me. He's on my dick. Nah, he's just telling you, I choose you. Doesn't mean I didn't choose other people. I want to talk to you. I want to see what's going on. But nah, that's not the way women see it, and he's right. And that's kind of strange to me. Because I can find 1,000 videos where women say, I wish a man just be honest. If you just only want to chill and you're trying to whatever, say that. If you're really looking for a commitment, say that. Because I'm looking for a commitment. I'm tired of dudes lying.
In 1974,
Listen. That's my boy, James.
That's him right there.
Goddamn right.
Listen. That's my boy, James.
What's
How
the
do you
odds?
keep your own identity when you are connected to somebody who is powerful?
The advice I would give, I
That's
can't
deep.
say I've mastered it because obviously I didn't do it, so I don't all the way know.
Yes.
But I will say, I would dare to say,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
keep your independence. Keep whatever you're doing, whatever it is that you had that attracted that man, keep doing it. So if you're working, don't quit your job because you get with this gazillionaire or whatever.
Right.
Keep your job, keep your career, keep your hobbies, keep yourself maintained.
What does that mean?
That means keep your hair and nails done, keep your teeth clean.
Why don't you ever start with the exercise thing? That keep your hair in it, that stop, bro. Like, and I'm only saying this because how many videos and how many times will you be told by every single man, we want you to work out. We want you to be fit. Because that makes you healthy, and then it makes you really attractive. You get it? Like the hair and nails, I've never seen a man in my life say, I'm gonna not have sex with her tonight. Her funky ass hair. Her nails look fucking, they're regular tonight. She doesn't have her nails on. There's no way I'm sleeping with her. Like, for real, men don't care about that shit.
Keep your health good. Keep your house nice.
Those should be the first two things. Keep your health good. Keep the health of your house good. And you know, because when you're healthy, women feel better. So they act nicer. They're not subconscious. All the little things, you get it? Men don't just say be healthy just because. We like pretty things. We want you to lose 1,000 pounds. No. We want you to be healthy. Each woman looks different healthy. Period. Not all of them have to be skinny. You get that? Like, that's not healthy. If you really go and look up what healthy is, you'll